Hi everyone and welcome back to a new video. I hope you are all doing great. So today, as you can see, again I'm making the hexagon bubble stitch and I wanted to share with you how I made it. If you have noticed, the previous ones were a bit different in size, but this one is the right one. So it's the right hexagon with the right shape. What I did, if you have watched my previous video about the single crochet hexagon, you would know that all sides of the hexagon must be equal. Means if you've got 20 here, 20 must be 20 here, stitches 20, 20, 20. And the bubble stitch is very easy. Like any bubble stitch work we did previously, be it a circle or a triangle, the increase and decrease will only happen in the single crochet row. But the bubble stitch row will be always the same, normal, no increase or decrease. So the base for the bubble stitch is the single crochet, and that's where we will do any increase or decrease of stitches. So without further ado, I'll show you how to make this. I'll make a smaller version, but whether big or small, you do the same as this one or the one I'm gonna show you. So I'm using a random yarn medium 4 and a 5mm crochet hook. So for the demonstration, I'll chain 11. 1, 2, 3, 4. In the second chain from the hook, I will make one single crochet, and I'll make one single crochet in every chain till the end of the row. So in the last chain, I will make 2 single crochet. That's the first increase. So 1 single crochet throughout, 2 single crochet in the last chain. Chain 1, and now I'll do my first bubble. Yarn over, insert my hook in the first stitch, pull through 2, yarn over again, total of 5 times. I must have 6 loops on my hook. Single crochet in the next stitch. I will repeat the same. 1 bubble in the next stitch, 1 single crochet in the next stitch till the end of the round. So at the end, what will happen usually after the last bubble, I must slip stitch either in the same stitch or in the last stitch, depending how many I have left. So I'll finish this and I'll show you what we do at the end of this round. So I have got 1 stitch left over here. I will work my bubble and the slip stitch all in the same stitch. So I will make the bubble first. Okay, so I've got 6 loops, pull through all, and in the same stitch insert my hook and make a loose slip stitch and chain 1. And again we do single crochet in the very first stitch over here and in every stitch, and in the last stitch we do 2 single crochet. Again the increase is happening. So single crochet in every stitch and 2 single crochet at the last stitch. That will go for every row till we start the decrease. So here is the last stitch. I will make 2 single crochet and chain 1 and the bubble stitch again. So basically I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 6 bubbles here. For the decrease I must obtain 6 bubbles on both sides for the increase, yeah. And then I'll come back and show you how to do the decrease. So here I'm on my 6th bubble, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 6, and I still have one last bubble to do. I wanted to show you this one because it might be confusing. So I have 1 stitch left. Usually the last stitch will be the smallest one. That's where I'll do the last bubble and the slip stitch together. So I will start with a bubble, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've got 6 loops, pull through all, and then again in the same stitch I will make a slip stitch, a loose one, okay, before I start my single crochet again. So chain 1. Now we're gonna start the decrease. So here we did the increase for the hexagon. Here now we'll start the increase, and we'll start with the single crochet row. So I have 6 bubbles here, I have 6 here and 6 here. So we are going in the right way, the right direction. So I chain 1 and I will start now the decrease, which is insert my hook in the first stitch, which is this one, pull through, insert my hook in the second stitch, which is this one, pull through and pull through all. And I will continue single crochet in every stitch till the end of the row. So basically the decrease will only happen in the single crochet row as always in the beginning of the row. For the increase we did it at the last row, at the last of each single crochet row. Now we're gonna do it here in the first single crochet row of every single crochet row. I hope it's understood this way. And then I will do the bubble as I usually do it. So here I have completed the first row of decrease where I did the 2 single crochet together, and here I have finished the single crochet. I will chain 1 now to start the bubble. Now what I will do, I have the first stitch, I have the first stitch as the chain 1. I will not work the bubble into that one. I will work it in the next stitch, and that goes for every row of bubbles. So the first stitch is to be skipped. We work the bubble in the next stitch. And here it should be like this. The next bubble should be in the middle of these two bubbles, and we continue the same. And I'll show you what we do at the end of this row. Now at the end of the first decrease round of the bubble, what you will have, I did the bubble and you have one stitch left. Now in that stitch we need to again slip stitch to start the next row. So this is so far how the work looks, and we're gonna continue the same. Now we'll chain one again, and again the decrease the same way. Insert my hook in the first stitch, then insert it in the next stitch and pull through. Then single crochet throughout this row. And again, to start the bubble, we chain one and we skip the first stitch as chain one. We do a bubble in the next stitch. And at the end of the bubble stitch row, we will have one bubble and slip stitch in the last stitch. Again, the written pattern is detailed, so you follow it together with this video so you know how to achieve this hexagon. So now I have completed the hexagon and I still have to finish one row, which is the last row. So after the bubble stitch row, you know your work is right when you have the same number of bubbles as the first row over here. So I've got 6 here, I must have 6 bubbles over here. And the last row will be a simple single crochet row without increase or decrease. So chain one, and we're gonna only do one single crochet in every stitch. That's it before we fasten off. So one single crochet here in the next stitch and the next stitch, and in the last one as well. And here I can fasten off. And this is where I usually stop, only at this point. So now you have the choice to make a single crochet around the whole hexagon like I did in this one, or leave it as it is like I did in this one as well. So it's your choice. You choose how you want to have your hexagon completed. So this is the tutorial on how to make the hexagon bubble stitch. I hope you liked the tutorial and found it easy to follow. Let me know what you think, and until next time, take care. Bye bye.